Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you have a long list of what you think it means to be a feliform or a caniform. So if you guessed feliform, maybe a cat, then you were right. So feliform has to do with cats, just like the skull that I'm holding here, and caniform animals are dog-like animals. Now, obviously this encompasses a wide range of animals because carnivores, there's a ton of them. We have carnivores like seals. We have carnivores like a skunk, like a little ferret. We have carnivores like your cats, your bobcats, your servals. Then we also go into our dog-like animals, maybe our animals like wolves, coyotes. Behind me is one of my favorite carnivores that we have here at Cheehaw. We actually have a red wolf back there. And what I'm holding in my hand is a red wolf skull. Now, one of the big differences between dog-like carnivores and cat-like carnivores are going to be their diet. So when you look at this skull, you can see that there's a difference. Look at the snout, okay? The snout of this cheetah is way shorter than the snout of this red wolf. That's because this red wolf tends to be a little bit more omnivorous. So an omnivore. An omnivore we know is an animal that eats both plants and animals or meat. Well, this dog-like animal, while he does eat meat, he will also dabble in some of the plants, like your dog. Some of you have really picky dogs, but my dog, for example, if you drop broccoli, he's going to eat the broccoli. Well, wolves, coyotes, foxes, animals like this, in the wild, they're also going to consume things like fruits, berries, and nuts. So if you look at his teeth, you can see that they're representative of that. So yes, he's got some sharp canines up here that are used for slashing and tearing meat. But then if you look back here, he's got these molars that are used to crush or grind up that plant-like material versus, say, this cheetah skull. Look at this cheetah skull. Like we said, this guy is a carnivore, meaning that he's going to eat a lot of meat. Now, yes, sometimes your cats do eat plants. You'll see them eating plants, but that's usually because they have an upset stomach. And then shortly thereafter, they're bleh, all over your carpet or your nice clean things. But if you look at his teeth, you'll notice again that shortened snout. That's because he needs less teeth because he doesn't have to worry about grinding up the plant material. He's got very, very sharp teeth. Even his molars and premolars back here are much sharper than this guy's. And these are called, they're carnivorous molars or canishears. So basically they're still shaped like a knife so that they can cut apart their food. Now, something else really cool that is similar for both of these animals, and this is the reason the red wolf came right up to us. We have actually got some food incentive that we're going to be using to meet our next cat-like animal, and that would be some fish. Well, this wolf behind me smells the fish. Both of these animals that we're seeing today have a very great sense of smell. As you can see, I know it sounds kind of gross, but look up his nose. If you look up his nose, what you'll see is all of this little curly stuff in here. And all of that curly stuff is increasing the surface area or the amount of places for scent molecules to land, which means that it increases their ability to smell. So if you look up a skull and you see a lot of curly stuff like that, it's called fenstration. You know that that animal has a really good sense of smell. Now, next we're going to go visit another type of carnivore. You guessed it, it's a cat-like carnivore. This animal is the fastest land mammal, has spots, and is one of my favorites. Check back with me. Hopefully you guessed correctly.